It's time to experience rhyme of mine. What's your wish? Throw it into the pond and the ripple like so. Yes, this was just gonna be an inch of my soul. How tall is it? The fabric we'll never know. It's cluttered up like the light bulbs for Christmas though. And it's all just a miss, a ball type of shit. And all of this kids, with the whiskers they have, a bunch of purrs, a bunch of hands that they hold. Yes, that's good luck. Remember this from now on. A bunch of horseshoes that we throw just to give them luck, even though it's wrong, even though it leaves a mark because we threw it hard. And the big boulder was thought to change in the place that it was. We start on this trail, we start on this path, we start kicking up dust like we didn't like the call of the ump. We didn't like them little vicious birds that with the heads that hung. And then a bunch of beasts that were a bunch of sharp, a bunch of rip, a bunch of peace from all of us. Our physical is all you want, you can have it as much as you want, as long as my fucking soul will float. I'm not a ghost, I'm a spirit dog that's not haunting anyone. I feel like all this awesome talk that I got was just gonna spread from all the spot that it was. Like this was a garden hose that they screwed to the bomb. If you want, then fucking hit the switch so I come. And then all of this elective flow that I got, we took a vote and we had them boxed. We put them on notes and we fold them up. We written them with this or written them with that. As long as they're written with some of what they said, because I'm written with rap. It's just gonna get bitter, bitch. It's just gonna get more like a filament, but thicker because it's kinda thin. Kinda like how they dip the fucking gold on whatever baseball card that you have. Yes, the rookie of all. I feel like I could evoke some fucking emotion that you've never had before. And that's the way that I like it the most. I fucking grab you by the throat until your life is gone. Or your life is changed, your life is switched. See, now you need wheelchair when you could walk instead. Walk into this hut that's so fucking big. Choose any fucking seat that you want, except the one that I want. And then I won't tell you which. And if you do, and you decide to pick the fucking chair, I'll throw you off a cliff. And then you're gonna hit your head on that rock on the side, or you might hit on the rock on the bum. We'll let fate pick. We'll let fate decide. And maybe that strap will just save your life. It will hold you, dog. Like it's gonna be that last part with the jet was hovering. I think they call it jet heavier, dog. A hairier one. For Harriet? No, not at all. But Harriet rhymed a bit. It kinda sounded similar when you said, kinda when you spit. It's like acid that just drips. Boom. Hydrochloric stuff. No, that's not hydrochloric at all. It's that shit they put into the fucking pool so that it kills all the germs. Oh, bleach. Yeah, I guess. If you want to be fixing your clothes, you want to get the whitest, though. Yes, that's what they get for show. I'm talking about the people with toes. And those people with toes that they could toast because they're that damn flexible. But not flexible, and though they thought they was Jeopardy because they knew some. They knew a lot about certain things, but not a lot about one. Boom! Why don't you just spread that out? Why don't you see how fucking melted the plastic could get in the microwave if you put it on for 50 minutes, though? And it's microwave safe, not anymore, after like 15 or so. But that's not how they want you to use it. That's not how they want you to do it. Throw up all of your deuces. Throw us some of this lick you said, because you start waving your hand when the shit be sounding the best. It's just like a mechanism. In any type of shit, my pendulum goes sideways. On my clock that I have, on this cloth I'll all spread. And then another picnic where all of the insects are invited, but I didn't send them. Invitations that went. Yes, a bunch of pigeons with webbed feet who could swim. But they couldn't dip that far under the water. No, they breathe that oxygen just like us, but they had the beak as well and a couple wings they could flap around. Yes, now wrap your thought around this. You could go to the fountain. Why don't you just come up or come on down? Like this was a Price is Right winning game show. Winnie ran out of his fucking honey, now he's flipping out. He's fucking getting pissed at everyone. He's starting to throw people's clothes. He's starting to rip them up with scissors. Damn, I thought these were his close people that he loved. Not anymore. But when his honey is gone, his smile is as well. Yes, and the mustache that he will twist like this because he just tied another bitch, Christopher Robin, to the tracks, waiting for the train to come. Choo, 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 choo. Trains have mechanisms too, and that coal that they run off of, that's weird because if they fucking concentrate it up, they could get diamonds and sell for a different type of fuel. They never thought that out. See, then the fucking river will hit the embankment and stop. Sometimes it's just a cul-de-sac of this water that was cold that we could dip our feet into and cool off. The summer was hot now and beautiful. Talk God now. Talk to God whenever you do. Whenever you talk, just thought that he was listening too. This was a third party that hissing to what you do. When you're hissing at them, when you're getting pissed, why don't you just stop and take a deep breath? Why don't you count to 3 backwards? Like Urkel comes around, you wish that he left. Get into that weird looking car where you could hit another golf ball as hard as you could, like you modified it some. Yes, this was a mod on my song, and the last was this. I feel like I could be more proud of this because it's just another dog that run the fucking blue ribbon at the fair when we went. At the fair when we went. At the fair when we went. Ink that drip off of all the feathers that fell off of this bird, and now he's bald, he can't get flight at all. What's he gonna do? Flight of the pigeon is gonna be landing. Like they done took his license. But it's not like that at all. See, that Dawn that they used, that was the wrong from the bottle. Shit, they shouldn't have mixed the recipes up. And now he's getting pissed at them like he's got a lawsuit, dog. He's got that fucking attorney who was good, who's never lost. I got this fucking awesome that I'm gonna talk to you right now. I'm just gonna let it from out of the cage and let it run. You're free now. You can go wherever you want like you a horse. And I'm a sugar block, so the horse followed me around. We wait till that song changes up because it got dark. We wait for the Twilight dog to be ripping this up because we're gonna rip you some like you was a frog. We just want the coat that you got to keep you warm. We just want those hind legs, those quarters dark because that's where the meat was. And then we dip them in something boiling hot or maybe some oil, and those don't mix at all. Boom. Some of my distinguishing thoughts. Some of this I'm just gonna spray on the lawn like it's a Monsanto, but get it off because it's gonna get as sick as fuck. I feel like this fucking genius thought was an cactus actually to be keeping you off. It was the all-star game going on, but with Mario Bros. That you could get on a cartridge and play at your house. You don't need to leave at all. Boom. You don't need to get on the bus. You don't need to get on the train. You don't need to get in your car. You don't need to strap in a bunch of seatbelts and shit. You're safe when you're listening to me. Yes, I never ridicule at all. I fucking love you the most. I love you more than myself. I love your soul and how it glows. I love how you're moist. Just like a piece of bread when it's soft. When it's new from out the oven to the touch, it's even warm. I feel like you could warm me up just some, like I'm a cracker with your favorite topping on. I feel like I'm topping you off like you caught me the runneth over like mine. I feel like I'm sublime in the shit that I supply, and now it's gonna sound nice like hang on to them vines. We're Donkey Kong Juniors insides of our minds. Boom. TWA. Awesome stuff. Yes, all them plush you could have got when you won, when you threw that dart and you hit the spot that you want. Yes, and all of this was this cavern that's gonna get full with a bunch of scrolls I've rolled up with some of my flows. Cause if they were blank, we could have left them out. Who gives a fuck if they get old and rotten? With a bunch of mold, but I like the mold because it needs to be, son. It's like the fungus, it belongs to that family tree now. Yes, and then a little mushroom will start to grow. It's got a purpose more than you'll ever know. I went mushroom picking once and I started to get numb, like my whole half side, like I done touched the wrong one. Boom. And then the crescent will be just a listen for me, another wrench that I spin quickly, because when we get the job done, we could go sip some more tea and give this a listening, because that's the way it need to be. Boom, I need to just hit this drum and make this beat, because I will smile some whenever I see it. Whenever I get this fucking thought in my head, you know that's what I'm doing next. This fucking Zelda shit. This is a fountain with a fairy that come to grant one wish that you got, and she know it in your heart, so you don't even need to talk. You can just approach where the water will start to spew like you're in Italy, dog. A bunch of sculptures of me whenever I go. A bunch of things that were awesome, and yo, it's just gonna be the glossamer on top. But fucking dip me in some type of gold and let it dry for a while. Don't even need to put on a cloth, just let it drip on the ground and people can come be like, yes, that was my wish. I was at the fountain when I did, and the fairy fucking grabbed the shit with the thing that flap on her beak. And I feel like I could dig some of y'all with a hug and never stop. You're like, let me go. I'm like, I can't. If I could, I would have by now. Yes. And it was like an hour that passed. You were like smiling, but soon the smile faded from off of that face. And I could just picture the way that you looked. I can't actually see it, because we're face to face, we're cheek to cheek. Yes, getting tongue in cheek with should I speak, and should I speak, and should I say what this I want to say to y'all? No, just keep it in the compartment, dog. We'll save it for later on. A bunch of cartridges we blow like they're a bunch of blondes. They're a bunch of blondes if they're a bunch of gold, a bunch of songs. I fucking go with this some more, because that's why I put it in this song. That's why this fucking sonnet was played on this harp with the biggest strings and touched the biggest ones in my heart, the biggest ones that wanted to trespass for its sake just to see how it was. Then they could go back. The best moment in your life just happened, bitch. At what 12 second and what 12 minute, bitch? And now we just gonna plop onto this like we're a fish. The soul in our fucking fishy toe fucking lift, so we don't even flip anymore. We're flipping piss, and then we're gonna get a bubble come out of mouth or what we could have said, and now we're gonna just wait for the fucking cliff. The cliff knows of the song, the fucking lift knows that you want for me to lift some, and then I'll drop just like a bone, because I'm just the mouse that's trying to get Mario for so fucking long. Come back into my cavern, dog, with your red suit on. Was it white cause you got the fireballs? Who gives a fuck? I feel like I could knock your fucking senseless some with this fist I made out of the poems, like they're gonna be some coconuts. All of the mounds bars without the almonds, because I ripped them out. Yes, going vicious on some candy bars. Sid is gonna kill a couple more than Toy Story that you got, because your toys wasn't marked, or maybe they was, but he could scrub with a fucking brush and some suds. Boom. Cinderella was dark, now she was gothic as hell with that black makeup she put on. I guess that ball was lost in that fucking transitional thought of hers. See, that was the point in her life where she needed to go out, but she don't. So now she's just hanging out with the mouse. Maybe the mouse could lick a mouse, and that could be awesome with my stuff. And then with this wisdom, my start to talk was lost in translation, like Bill Murray said on my bed too much. Boom. TWA, flow I got for the birds. Boom, TWA, get him. Fucking get him. Fucking get him.